Hi guys, today I'm organizing this big mess in my craft room. Welcome, my name is Sonja and you're watching Domestic Diva Home. As you can see, if you're a crafter, I'm sure you can relate, but my craft room is a constant mess. I will clean it and tidy it and it will look amazing, and then 10 minutes later, it's after I'm done crafting, it is a mess all over again. And it's just a vicious cycle that keeps going on and on and on. But today, I will take you along as I declutter and get rid of some stuff, as well as organize some of the crafts still from Christmas, even some of the fall stuff, and show you the systems that I've put in place that help me stay organized with all the DIYs that I'm working on. So come along as I get started in organizing. I am starting over here where my Cricut is, and I just have a whole bunch of stuff that it was like a dumping zone and just got a place there. I took a box and I'm starting a box for donation. This pink box had all of my crafts left over from Christmas that I was just putting in there, so I wanted to go through everything and create a box for fall and Christmas, so that way next year I know exactly what I have when that season comes. This green bin, I was using it for odds and ends, things that I was upcycling, things that I was repurposing, and just different materials that were left over. So I decided to use that one for all the trash to treasure stuff, things that might have ended up in the trash, and then go over into and I can make something else out of them. These next two bins that I work on are actually crafts from daycare, and I was just going through all of them and seeing what I'm gonna keep, what I'm gonna donate, because I really don't need this much. I also then ended up creating that white bin that was my Christmas bin for daycare, and I am going to use it for all the fabrics. Over on this shelf, it's like my office / my craft supplies. And if you are a Cricut lover, let me know down below in the comments, how do you keep these things organized? Because I struggle. I would also like to mention that this video is part of a challenge that is hosted by Simple Roots Simple Living, Unicorn Dust Designs, and Indiana Jones. I will have these wonderful ladies linked in the description box to their channels, as well as to the playlist for this challenge. Make sure you head on over and check out that playlist, because I'm sure you are going to get tons of craft room setups, organization ideas, and all sorts of stuff. As I move on to my desk, this is like my office desk where I keep all of my calendars and planning supplies, and because I have a blog, I also keep things for blogging there, and just all sorts of stuff. But it does get messy as well, because as you know, crafters just dump all of their stuff everywhere. And anyways, I do. And this is my crafting table, and I also use these boards for taking pictures. And I have a pretty good system in place. It's just like I said, it does get messy. So I've been told that I should fold and give in. I can't win in this game, no. But you can hear me laughing. I'm the new thing in this field. You should kneel instead. Back when I was a teenager, I used this toolbox for makeup, and now I'm using it for tools. On the other side of the craft room is my shelf where I keep all of my furniture painting supplies on one end and all of my scrapbooking supplies on the other. And over on this shelf, I am going to be using this shelf as all of my supplies that I'm going to be working on, from either trash to from thrifted stuff that I want to upcycle, or dollar store supplies. So as I said, if this is your first time stopping by, my name is Sonja. Welcome. This is my home channel. I also have a DIY channel where I create all sorts of DIYs with all these supplies that I'm cleaning up. And don't forget to check out my cooking channel as well. All the links are going to be in the description box. And if this is, like I said, if this is your first time stopping by, I would love it if you consider joining my YouTube family and pressing that notification bell so you don't miss out any of my future uploads. I finish off my cleaning with a good vacuuming. This carpet is from our upstairs when we changed our floors, but it serves me good here. So here it is all done. I'm gonna give you a little tour of everything that's in it and how I organize everything. So over here is my gym. If you follow me on Instagram, this is where, right over there in front of that TV, I work out most days. And this is where I work most days. And over there, which is a playroom. So this is like my thing. And so starting over here is a shelf where I store a lot of my crafts. So I had labeled it, nothing fancy, just functional, and I added all the days that I'm posting, and then if I'm participating in an extra challenge or a collab, that's where the bonus goes. And I organize my craft supplies in there, and this is most of the stuff, the materials, but tools and like paint and glue don't go in there unless it's some specific paint that I bought specifically for that project. And I like to have enough DIYs for 2 weeks planned out. So then I usually have them planned out far in advance. It's just I put them together, all the supplies, 2 weeks at a time. And that way, if I need to go buy something more or order something, I have enough time to do that. And then up top, this is where it always gets cluttered, but it's nice and clean right now. And I should really get in with the times and buy myself a cordless speaker. But I like listening to music. I play music all day long for the kids as well. Like Disney music or, seasonal music for them. So I need a radio here. And then moving to the bottom, I just have a whole bunch of things that I need. I should really get a filing cabinet, and most of this stuff would go into the filing cabinet, but that's on to-do list once the stores open up, because I want to buy one secondhand. Then over here, if all your Cricut people, I would love to see how you organize your Cricut supplies. So this is what I have here. Then I have more elsewhere, but I'll get to that. And then down there, I just have things that I use on regular basis, but not every single time. This is my carry basket. I take my anything I need to take upstairs or downstairs goes into that basket. Like if I'm planning or I know I'm gonna need my planners, I'll put them in there, or like really anything that I need to be working on at night. So then this is my office desk. My brain dump calendar is here. I was working on some meal planning, so I have that stuff there. Then I just have pens, markers, the usual stuff. These hold my planning pens in here. That's an Erin Condren box. Then over here I just have all of my receipt, financials, because I'm a Disney travel planner as well. I haven't planned many Disney trips this year, but I do plan mostly for friends or friends of friends. I don't my dad's a travel agent, so I just piggyback off of him. So, and then just I keep a self-help books that I'm planning on reading. These are just sticky notes, a book of sticky notes. My journal, I'm almost finished using the one that I have, so this is one that I'm gonna move into. Just so basic office supplies here. My camera supplies, my cleaning cart system that I use to clean, and then a lot of this stuff, well, those are my planning stickers, but a lot of this stuff is for daycare back there. And then I keep my last year's planners probably till about March, April here, just to reference things, stuff that needs to be filed away, and just my cutting mats, my receipt box, that's for daycare. Then over here, I use this light for DIYs, but I also use the big light that's shining over here, blinding me, for DIYs. But this light I also use when I'm writing, because I don't have any lighting here, so it's helpful when there's no sun shining to have extra light. This bulletin board is for mostly my blog and things I'm working on the blog. On right there, this is my calendar that I write all the for sure 100% things I am doing for the month, like DIYs, blog posts, all that stuff. Then I have all of my glue sticks. I actually saw Heidi Samble DIY. I was always just sticking my glue sticks in a bag over here, and then I could never find it. And she, of course, had a genius idea to put all her glue sticks in a container. So that's what I did. I like using the big glue sticks over the small glue sticks. I do have both. I think they're both in here. I should really get a container for the smaller ones so they don't get lost with the big ones. Then I have I should put this since I got a basket for glue, but I have all of my paints. Most of them are acrylic. There are a couple chalk finish paints here that I just added to my collection because I discovered a dollar store that carries chalk paint in those small containers. Then this is where I DIY. I usually will roll out some paper, and that's from IKEA over here, and just do DIYs there. And here I have all of my whiteboard markers. These are all of my DIY markers, Sharpies, chalk pens. Then I have multi-surface premium water-based one. Then I have chalk marker, just assorted pens that I might need. Then I have a little rotary cutter and craft knife, and just some spoons for mixing stuff. These are my sponging brushes, regular brushes, staining and chalk paint brushes, and foam brushes, and then just a couple containers for the paint. And then this is my glue gun station. These are all the bins I have left over. Then some little treats for dogs when they come. I have to empty their water bottle. I don't know what they dropped in there. So I keep my planners here. When I usually, if I'm working on with planners, I will move that thing over there just so it's close to my desk. And my Cricut machine is right here. And then a bin with just odds and ends of material like fabric. And then over here is more just things for, I also have a Disney blog. So for Disney blog, and then just daycare planning stuff, and just daycare related stuff, because I run a home daycare, if you didn't know. Well, I hope you enjoy this video. Make sure to check out the hostesses channels as well as the playlist linked down below. And if this is your first time stopping by my channel, I would love it if you considered subscribing and joining my YouTube family. Make sure you also press that notification bell so you don't miss out any of my upcoming videos. Ooh, and it's snowing outside. I don't think you can see. So until next time, hope you guys have a wonderful day, and thank you so much for watching.